We know that machine learning systems rely on examples, and they follow a distinct life cycle to reach a finished model. But not all of these systems learn in the same way. The difference between them comes down to one question: what kind of feedback does the learner actually get? This brings us to Chapter 5, Section 3. We are going to break down the three major styles of machine learning, based on the exact type of feedback they receive: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. The type of feedback a system relies on determines how its data is organized and how the model processes that information. Let's start with 3.1, supervised learning. This is learning from answers. In this data pipeline, you can see raw data items pairing up with colored tags before they are processed. In supervised learning, the system learns from examples that already include the correct answer attached. We call that correct answer the label. It operates like having a teacher who has already marked the answer key. Supervised learning usually handles one of two everyday jobs. The first is classification. The system looks at the labeled examples and learns how to sort new data into a fixed set of categories, like filtering your incoming emails into spam and not spam. The second job is numeric prediction. Instead of sorting items into buckets, the system plots past labeled examples on a graph to estimate a future value. This is how power companies predict tomorrow's electricity demand, and how real estate sites estimate a home's selling price. A great way to see this in action is Google's Teachable machine. You can show a webcam examples of a thumbs up and a thumbs down, attach the correct labels to those images, and train a simple model right in your browser. The system studies your examples, finds a pattern, and can then classify your live video. While this style is effective for many everyday tasks, it has a strict limitation. It cannot function unless a human being first provides a comprehensive labeled answer key. Sometimes there is no answer key to give. That brings us to 3.2, unsupervised learning. In this style, the system receives raw data with absolutely no labels. Nobody tells it the correct categories in advance, so it looks for similarities and underlying structure on its own. A common unsupervised task is clustering. Here we can see uncolored data points analyzing their own traits and drifting together. The system automatically groups similar examples. Streaming services use this to group viewers based on watching habits, and banks use it to establish what normal activity looks like, so they can flag unusual transactions. There is a popular myth that when an AI sorts customers into groups, it understands that one cluster represents young parents and another represents college students. In reality, the system has no idea what the groups mean. It only notices shared mathematical patterns. Unsupervised learning relies on a partnership. The machine does the computational heavy lifting of finding the hidden groupings, but a human must step in afterward to interpret their real-world meaning. The final style operates on a completely different premise. 3.3, reinforcement learning. Imagine trying to learn a video game without any instructions. You press buttons, see what earns points, and gradually figure out how to win. Reinforcement learning works the same way. Look at this diagram. The system, which we call an agent, acts within a digital environment. It receives a penalty for a bad outcome, like hitting a wall, and a reward for a good outcome. Over thousands of attempts, the agent discovers a strategy to maximize those rewards. We use this approach when we have a clear goal, but no list of correct answers to copy. It's how warehouse routing systems optimize their paths, and how robotic arms learn the physical movements needed to successfully grip and lift an object. This style also shapes AI assistants. Through a process called reinforcement learning from human feedback, people rate which chatbot responses are the most helpful. Those human ratings act as the reward signal the model needs to tune its future answers. Instead of relying on static datasets, reinforcement learning forces the system to adapt dynamically to the consequences of its own actions. Let's do a quick knowledge check. If you want to figure out which of these three styles a system uses, you only need to ask one question: what exact kind of feedback is the learner receiving? If the feedback consists of labeled examples with correct answers attached, you are looking at supervised learning. This is the logic behind spam filters and price prediction. If the system receives absolutely no labels and has to find structure on its own, it's unsupervised learning. This allows us to group customers and flag anomalies. And if the feedback comes from rewards and penalties triggered by the system's own actions, it's reinforcement learning. the engine behind game AI, robot control, and chatbot tuning. In the real world, modern AI systems rarely stick to just one style. Advanced tools frequently combine these pipelines, learning from text first, then tuning with rewards later, to solve complex problems. When you identify the feedback loop, you can see exactly how these three styles take in information and turn it into a result.